This is the 2022 Cadillac Escalade Sport Platinum. This is America's finest luxury full-size SUV, and it comes at a full-size ticket price. This starts in Canada with this package, $125,000 plus tax. But with this, you're getting one of the most beautiful, decked out Cadillacs that they have to offer. It looks absolutely stunning. You can see from the front, let's start with the exterior. This thing is a honker. This thing absolutely looks like a big American luxury SUV. Very boxy, very powerful. You see from the front end, the luxury comes out on you. You have the vertical design lights from Cadillac. Obviously very aggressive, bold, big, but this is a Cadillac Escalade. This is what this is meant to be. Then you do have these LED lights. These are auto leveling in this package. It looks great. And underneath in this hood, you have a 6.2 liter V8 making 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque to make sure all of you and your 7 friends that can fit in here can get to where you want to go pretty quickly. So I really do love the front end. There's a lot I want to talk about. We'll get into this car and take it out for a drive, but let's go ahead, come over to the side. The other thing I want to point out is these massive wheels, 22-inch wheels with an air suspension. So you have the ability to actually increase the ride height, lower the ride height. It automatically does it for you. You can set up the settings around this. It's all there. You come over to the side, you can see this huge, wide profile for this Escalade. Of course, this is gonna fit you and your entire family, or your soccer team, your hockey team, wherever else you need to fit in, they can all fit in here. Now you can see integrated mirrors or lights, side mirrors, side lights. These are automatically folding. You also have these door handles, which I also talked about in the Lexus NX, the 2022. These actually don't pull out. There's a little button on the inside. You just open it and it comes out. Now a little preview of the interior, which we'll talk about. Beautiful, lots of technology, lots of premium quality materials in here. We'll come to that in a moment. You'll notice the little foot gate comes out for you as well when you open it, and then retracts when it closes. Now, I am gonna be doing another video at nighttime. The entire lighting package on this Escalade is crazy. It looks beautiful. It makes it known that it's an Escalade, and it is very, very nice. So we come around again. This is the second row where you'll also have the ability to go into the third row back there. But again, you'll notice the tablets. There's a lot of technology in here, and this comes with that Sport Platinum package. So we're gonna close that. And did I mention these doors are also soft close? So if you soft close them, they're gonna suck in to completely close on you. So that's really cool. We come around to the back, and this is basically the front, big, boxy, mean. The back, big, ominous, mean as well. You have the Cadillac logo here. You'll notice the twin exhaust ports out here, finished in this beautiful black. It looks really great. It sounds really great as well. So how do you open this? Well, you can go ahead, press this button. You'll notice there's a camera there as well. Full cameras around this entire SUV. We're opening up, huge, right? Massive. What I do like about this, massive opening. You have weird objects, whatever else it is, you can easily fit them in here. Now, you want to get access to all the storage? Love this. Everything is electronically controlled. So if I want to roll down one, okay, I can do that. Maybe I want to roll down the other one, get more storage. Okay, sure, but you know what? Maybe I need even more. All right, maybe a little bit more. Well, that one had the headrest up, but that would also fold down, and you get that. And you can see tons of storage here. Lots of storage, really easy. And the best part is you can actually bring it all up electronically as well. Love that. And not only is that being able to control from here, but you can control it from the driver's seat as well. So really easy. Put all your stuff in, get it out, manage the experience of this luxury SUV, and then we can simply press this button to close it. And then of course, you see these vertical Cadillac lights, signature to Cadillac. I really do like the button is the logo, kind of a little hidden thing. At first I didn't know it was, found out. Gas cap here. Again, you see the big wheels, that air suspension is here. Lots of controls around this air suspension. It actually goes ahead, increases the ride height when you're actually getting on the road, decreases it when you're going and getting out of this SUV. And then as you come around here, again, just a final imposing look. This is America's best. This is the best that they can do and bringing an American luxury SUV to market. So for $150,000, you should be expecting this from a Cadillac, from any manufacturer. And so far from the outside, they've definitely hit the mark. But the good news is they've also hit the mark on the inside. So let's go ahead inside of the vehicle and check it out. All right, you open it. You're greeted with a nice step up to your Escalade. You're also reminded that you're an Escalade here with these lights right here. And then all around in this interior, which I'm gonna talk about, all of this aniline leather. And this is really soft Napa leather that's been treated. It looks really great. We're gonna get inside now and check it all out. So we're in America's Best, and it is a great place to be in. I'm not gonna lie, it really is beautiful. I think one of the first things that you do notice, outside of the eyes, you always notice things with your eyes, when you sit down on these seats, wonderful seats, aniline leather seats, heated and cooled seats with the ability to massage you. And they have a whole bunch of massaging settings as well, from rolling, kneading. I don't know half the massages that they talk about. And then you also have how much do you want it to massage you. So in the case of these seats, really, really good, supportive, bolstered, and yes, they do have speaker cutouts because in this Sport Platinum package, you have an AKG reference speaker system with 36 speakers along this entire SUV. Pretty neat. You're gonna see some of those grills here, these nice aluminum grills. All that is for the speakers. Now, when you sit down as well, you have this leather wrapped steering wheel in front of you. That's awesome, beautiful. All of your controls are here. And one of the things that I will call out is Super Cruise. And so for the Cadillac Lyriq, if you guys follow me on the channel, good reminder, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like this video to follow me on my journey. We have the reservation in for the Cadillac Lyriq. We're hopefully getting it sometime next year. But Super Cruise is one of the features that I really love, especially for highway driving. If you're a commuter, you drive a ton on the highway, you want something to get you to point A to B without so much frustration. We've used this on this system, and it is the best system that I've used across all the manufacturers, from Tesla, Hyundai, whatever else it is. This does it in the best way, and it's no touch. I don't need to touch anything on the wheel. It's just tracking my eyes. So you have all that there. Now, obviously, great steering wheel, leather wrapped. All of it is electronically controlled here as well. You do have the paddle shifters here with voice assistant control on the steering wheel. And then in front of you, I'm gonna turn this puppy on. You are greeted with a 38-inch, beautiful OLED display. This is probably one of the highlights of any vehicle that I've been in personally. It does look really magnificent and really great. You have the ability to change the heads-up display here. This also has a heads-up display and instrument cluster here, and both of these on the side are fully touchscreen. So from here I can decide, what do I want to see in my instrument cluster? Do I want to see a map? Do I want to see my normal gauges? It even has a night mode that you can go ahead and see at nighttime. It'll identify pedestrians. Really awesome technology, really love that. And then over here as well, full touch screen controls, all of this very intuitive, very easy to use, and it's responsive, which is very critical. Then on top of that, let's say, you're chilling back, you're relaxing, Super Cruise is driving for you, you don't wanna reach to that screen. You are beyond that. You can go ahead and use this controller here. You have everything you need to use from the infotainment system on this controller, little volume knob as well. And then also some settings around the engine start stop. So this does automatically turn off the engine when you're stopped. You can decide if you don't like that or not. You can turn it on or off, do whatever you'd need. So really, all of your capabilities are here. It is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both wireless, which I love. The other thing I love about this car is that if I have my phone on me, this is a wireless phone charger here. You stick your phone in, it hugs it securely, it charges the phone, and I do like it right here because anytime you need access to it, it's just right here, right? Some are like here, some other manufacturers, it's just right here in your hands where it naturally would be. I do like that. When you come around here, what I also like, not only do they have the touchscreen and the ability to interact with the infotainment system from this control unit, you also have tactile, nice buttons. These are nice aluminum buttons here that go up and down to control the HVAC system. So I love that manufacturers are doing this because you don't want everything to be on the touchscreen. You want to go ahead and change the most used settings with tactile buttons and elements in the vehicle. So I love the fact that it's really easy to do on the Escalade. Now, I come around here, I open this up. You're going to have cup holders as well, a little cubby here, and then USB-C and a regular USB port. this Escalade is loaded with ports, which is awesome, right? If you want to charge your phone, your devices, whatever else it is, it also has a wall outlet back in here in the second row. So really, it's going to cover you for all of your kind of device needs. This car does also have a Wi-Fi hotspot connection as well. So really, I'm telling you, in terms of tech, this thing is decked out, right? We're talking self-driving technology, adaptive cruise control technology, heads-up display, full instrument cluster that's completely digital, voice commands, Apple wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. It's got everything you need. Now, when I look at everything else, I also see tons of storage. There's lots of little cubbies in this Escalade. I got cubbies here, cup holders here, 2 cup holders here, another cubby here. I open this huge center stack. I have more USB ports. I have a cigarette lighter port. I can open this up, and this is pretty deep. I can stick my arm all the way down in here, but whatever kind of junk I need. Also a little compartment organizer here that goes in like this, and it's all lit up, by the way. This car is lit. When I say lit, I really mean like lights. Lots of lights everywhere in this vehicle. Put that down. Again, this is that nice aniline leather. That leather wraps across the entire portion here as well. And then here are your vents, easy to move and adjust. And this does have dual zone, mid zone, climate control. So you have all of the climate control needs that you expect in this interior. Then, as we point and starting to look at the top of this vehicle, also the rear view mirror. Maybe you want to get a little bit more visibility, use those cameras. This is also a camera as well. So you have the ability to see from your rear view mirror in the camera mode, but also if you go ahead and click into the camera setting here, this SUV has tons of abilities to go ahead and park it, right? Auto parking capabilities, full assist for parallel parking, perpendicular parking, whatever else it is. And also gives you that bird's eye view of everything around the Escalade. So, you know, when I'm going through some drive-thrus, to be honest with you, you guys know on this channel, I have smaller cars. I have the Audi R8, the 2008, the Lexus IS 250. They're small, little cars. I got in this, I'm like, do I know where the boundaries are in this car? This will help me, right? It really does help making sure that, you know, even when you're new to a vehicle, if someone's driving your car or your Escalade, they can go ahead and make sure they don't curb the rims or do anything crazy. It really does help. I really love this technology. Not only do you have the visual elements and cues, you have the audio cues, and this is what else I love. This kind of freaked me out, kind of fun. It also will rumble your seat for a whole bunch of different reasons. If you're getting too close to something, it'll rumble your seat. If you're hanging on the left-hand lane a little bit too much, it's gonna rumble the left side of your seat to pay attention. Hey, you're getting over to the left too much, or to the right. That's pretty cool. When it first happened to me, I'm like, what happened? Is my phone in my butt? I didn't realize it. It's actually the seat. It does that for you. Pretty cool, Cadillac. That's a really good touch. Close this here. Again, everything, I feel like it's very spacious. I'm 5'9", 175 pounds. You can see I have tons of space here. So whether you want to go up, down, this seat has full lumbar support, controls, all of it is completely automatic. So you can go ahead and adjust as you see fit, but tons of this availability here in terms of customization. Now, it's not nighttime, but I'm going to show you some nighttime shots. Full interior ambient lighting system. You can change it, select it to different drive modes. You can do all that jazz. That's in this. Now I'm going to go ahead and really what I think is kind of the star of the show is this massive panoramic roof, which is awesome. I really like this. It really brings a ton of light into the cockpit of this vehicle. I really think it's a great addition. I love vehicles that have that panoramic roof. If it gets too hot, it's a shade. You can put it back down, but if you want to get some of that light in, you know, enjoy, get some of the vitamin C or vitamin D, that's perfect for you. So it also, by the way, unlike some other vehicles where you can't actually open it, this one opens as well. So it's not just the panel roof with the glass, but it also opens up so you can get some of that air that you want in there as well. Awesome. I really do think they hit it out of the park in terms of the luxury here. I do have to say, I feel like a king in here. Like, I don't know what else you would want in a vehicle. I think Cadillac did a phenomenal job. The materials, everything is soft touch. Even these paddle shifters, they have a nice touch and material to them. I really do like it. Aluminum finishing on the buttons. Everything is great. The technology is awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at what your passengers have to deal with as well. And it's a good thing to deal with. Let's go ahead in the back. All right, you're in an Escalade. You got to make sure you have the premium experience for everyone back here. And it really is a premium experience. Again, 5'9", 175 pounds. You know, I can go ahead, recline this back if I want to really sit. I like the armrest here, right? And I can just relax. The light comes in from here. Obviously, I have a little reading light here as well for me if I need that. vents here as well. The speakers are here. Speakers are here on this AKG reference system. It looks awesome. And of course, look at this tablet. I can connect my HDMI device here. My HDMI connections are right over here with USB-C and a wall outlet. So I don't know what you have. You have a blender back here, got some girls back here getting their hair ready. Whatever it is, you can get it done in here. Cup holders as well for the drinks, and then dual zone climate and heated seats for this row. So again, with this beautiful leather, heated seats, luxurious. I love the ability, you can go ahead, see, put it up, bring it back. You know, maybe you want to sit like this, or you want to sit like that, or maybe like this. You really have all the options in this. And you're probably wondering, wait, what is this thing? Well, this is actually, this is crazy. Bluetooth stereo headset. You can go ahead and connect to the infotainment system here for both of the back seats here, which is pretty cool. So honestly, that's pretty bougie. That's pretty nice, but it's a great place back here. It really is. So if you have any kind of needs for multimedia, relaxing, audio, video, lighting, heating, cooling, you have it all. Also, you know, you might have a nice blazer, some clothing, you hang it up on here, and you're Gucci. So let's take a look at what's in the back. What do the people in the back get? Well, the other cool thing is I can basically stand in this. Again, I'm not the tallest person in the world, but the fact that I can even stand is remarkable. So let's pull this up just a bit, just so I can get back here. All right. So pull that headrest up. Okay, so, you know, if my friend here is leaning back on me completely like this, I don't have too much knee room. So we're gonna pretend that my buddy's nice. He's gonna adjust his seat because he's not sleeping anymore to a regular seating position, and I can fit comfortably. Like this is comfortable. You know, I feel good. I'm not like see my head? I have lots of room here. There's a nice vent here, like right in my face. The air is just gonna come and just blast me in the eyes. You know, that's gonna be good. I like air in my face, that's good. I have a cup holder here, a little storage cubby here. Also have a USB-C connection back here as well. So no one's phones are gonna die on your trip wherever you're going, okay? Everyone can be on TikTok, whatever else it is. Also, there's a button here. Maybe I wanna crush my friend. I can do that with just a little button back here, but I'm obviously not gonna do that. And I can stow away like that with that button. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. And you know, if you decide, okay, buddy, you can go ahead and sit back down in this seat, it's that simple. So pretty good. How's the middle? Actually, the middle's not bad because you have all your leg space here. This is actually good. I might be the person that says middle. You know, no one says middle, but I think I might say middle. So that's pretty good. And then back here, the same thing as well. You can go ahead and see, of course, you have some clothes hangers here, USB-C on this side, cup holders, all that jazz. Really, really well acquainted. And again, the leather seats just feel great. Really comfortable place to be in. So I really do think on the interior, they did a great job. So let's go ahead, take it out for a ride and see how it actually drives on the road. Let's see if the big American luxury can translate an opulent interior experience to a great driving experience. Okay, let's take it out for a spin. Why don't we? You're gonna have to trust me when I say this. You won't hear it properly. Honestly, you won't. The AKG system sounds phenomenal. They have their surround technology as well. It sounds like you're at a concert when you're listening to your music, which is just fabulous. But let's go ahead and take this thing out for a ride. Now, of course, this is not the V model. They do have one model that's actually more powerful with a supercharged engine. This isn't the V, but this still has the 6.2 liter V8. Woo! Wow, okay. And we got the sunroof open, and I'm probably gonna close that because we're picking up speed here. But again, this is still, while it's extremely heavy, obviously as a full-sized SUV, it still has a lot of power. And here we go, you put it down and you're gonna get moving. You're gonna get moving. 6.2 liters. Now, With that power, of course, fuel economy isn't the forte of the Escalade, let's say, and you don't expect it to be. You don't really care about that. On average, I've been getting 16 liters per 100 kilometers. That's been my average. And of course, I haven't been fuel sipping on the highway necessarily. I've been doing highway and inside of these streets, but both of them, honestly, I guess you can average at 16 liters. But if you're buying basically a $150,000 Escalade, I don't know if you're really concerned about fuel economy. I wouldn't be if I was in the market for this vehicle. But again, I think the ride, while I love the engine, the suspension is great. The suspension is soft. This suspension is made for making sure that everybody's having an enjoyable experience getting from point A to B. So you're not going to get, a stiffer or more firm sports suspension. It just doesn't come with this vehicle. Now, everything that I need to go ahead and see and do is very easy for me to access. As the driver, everything's touchscreen. I can go ahead and access what I need to get to. The braking performance is also excellent. I'm at a stop. It does have the engine start capability, and now it's off. But as soon as I get on it, like right now, it's on and it's going. Oh, and I can see where I'm going and how fast I am with that heads-up display. And there's definitely lots of power, lots of pickup, lots of torque. Like, power is not an issue for this Escalade, absolutely not. And really, just driving it, it feels, number one, not somebody that drives SUVs all the time. I do like that I'm very high. Very high. Took a little bit of getting used to at the beginning, but now I'm definitely used to it. And it is very comfortable, right? Again, going through some of these potholes, man covers, up on all these pieces, the air suspension does a phenomenal job. It really does a great job. And then I talked about the glass being acoustic proof, and it really does keep out the noise from the outside and the elements, and it keeps the cabin very quiet and humble on the inside. And I really do like that. And in terms of visibility, obviously that's very important as you're driving around. I see everything. I think the pillar here, A-pillar is a bit big, but that's okay. That's fine. You do have two huge mirrors. Again, they're auto folding, auto dimming. You have all of the cameras around you to make sure that you can go precisely where you want to go. And then again, when you come to a stop, you just put the pedal to the metal and it sounds great. That's the other thing. As a stock exhaust system with this V8, the V8s just sound so good. Love the sound of this V8. But then when you want to go docile, take the pedal off the metal and you can just cruise and just kind of relax. Now, I do have to say, I love the controls right here in the center console. Yeah, there are those times when maybe I don't want to go ahead and start reaching into this. I want to pay attention to the road. You can have all your controls right here. I really do like that. Great job, Cadillac, on the positioning of these controls. Great job keeping the wireless phone charger right in hand's reach. If I need to access my phone for any reason, simply just pull it out right from here and I'm done with it. So I really do appreciate that Cadillac thought about these things to make the experience for the driver very easy, very friendly. Now the steering is soft, right? It is a little bit, it's not as hard to go ahead and steer, and that's part of the design, I'm sure. They want to make it comfortable. They want to make it luxurious. That's what they want to get out of this vehicle and the experience. The screens and the heads-up display, and it's now very bright, 100% legible. I can see everything. Everything's very crisp and clear. I do like that. The HVAC controls being here is awesome. The cup holders, the dual cup holders here as well, very good. And just tons of storage. Again, you got a soccer team, hockey team, whatever else it is, you have all that here. And I'm actually right now, with this seat, I'm getting one of those nice massages that I talked about. And it is good. I'd say, look, if you want a real massage, obviously, go get a real massage. But this is nice. Let's say you need to take the edge off on a horrible day. No one's been giving you love. You can count on your Escalade to give you some love, right? And they won't ask, your Escalade won't ask anything for it. But first you have to pay the price of admission, of course, to get into this vehicle. But then after that, it'll massage you for as long as you want and as often as you would like, which is great. Again, the other thing I really do love is the huge panel roof, right? That is great. The fact that it can not only open, retract, sun cover, all that jazz. You have everything there with the panel roof, which is awesome. So really great, easy to drive. And I love the Super Cruise technology. So for anyone looking like, hey, Canadian rider, Sonduren, how does this do in terms of highway commuting, etc.? I'm doing a full separate video on the Super Cruise technology in this vehicle. It's one of Cadillac's key pieces of tech that I think just helps so many daily drivers and commuters. I have that video coming out, so make sure, again, you subscribe, like this video. You're gonna see that, and I'm gonna test it in the worst type of driving conditions that you can imagine, which is Toronto traffic on the 401 and the 403. Just miserable experiences. I'm telling you, if you don't know what traffic is in Toronto, truly miserable, and it does a phenomenal job. So make sure you guys subscribe to see that video. But I'm telling you, it's a game changer in terms of Tesla, Hyundai, all the other manufacturers. The fact that I don't need to touch the steering wheel, I can be hands off and like move around and still do the things that you would normally do in your vehicle, and obviously still pay attention, and it won't keep harassing you to touch the wheel. It's going, and it's confidence inspiring. I never feel like, does it not see what I'm seeing? This vehicle always makes me feel that it's seeing what I'm seeing, which is so important to the confidence and actually trusting the system to let it do what it wants to do. So that's also really, really great. Now, in terms of everything else, I'm going to actually be taking a bunch of my buddies and my family over in the back here to get some impressions of how comfortable it is back there with a fully loaded cabin. So we'll get some of those impressions as well. So we're in the Escalade, and I can confirm the conversation assistant feature is quite excellent. Like,
someone crinkle.
yes. Do your crinkling. I can hear people are crinkling their papers in the back. Excellent. But really, if you're looking for great power, luxury, performance, cargo ability, did I make that word up? The ability to store a ton of cargo, and really have the pristine amount in terms of materials, right? Leather materials, soft touch materials everywhere. This is definitely a full-size luxury SUV that you should consider. Now, there's lots of other contenders, right? From Lexus, Genesis, etc., that you can cross-shop to. But I really do think if there is one thing that surprised me the most from Cadillac's latest offerings, is the fact that their technology is a step above from what I've seen. And honestly, I previously thought Cadillac, maybe American domestic manufacturers kind of lag behind in the technology. That is not the case here. Everything that you could want and imagine is in this SUV from Cadillac. They got the power, the V8 that they're known for, with all the tech that you would want in 2022 and beyond, with the comfort and the features that you would like. It's really all here. Now again, $125,000 to get into this Sport Platinum package, which is expensive. That's Canadian dollars. But quite honestly, this is probably one of the most premier driving experiences that I've had in a SUV. So that really does say something. So let me know, what are your comments? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment box down below. Would love to hear impressions of this 2022 Cadillac Escalade. And again, make sure you guys subscribe, like this video. More videos to come on this vehicle. And thank you to Cadillac for lending me this car for a week to go ahead and try out. Now, of course, the one thing I will say with this Cadillac, what I maybe wish they could have added was a little bit more in the bottom or the third row there, right? If they added maybe a little bit more, because in the third row, yes, the seats are great, they're leather. You don't have the heated seats anymore. You do have still some stuff, which is great, but you don't have everything you could want. Maybe do some improvement there, but otherwise, it just is great. The lighting package, the ambient lighting on the inside, the lighting on the outside as well, stunning. I think they've done a phenomenal job. So I'm gonna leave you again with a little 0 to 60 in about 6 seconds. Let's see how it can do. Oh, power. The other crazy thing about it, you hear it, you feel the power, but the Escalade just kind of pushes back from all the power. The weight just transfers over to the rear. And yes, I know that's not good in terms of performance, but from an experience point of view, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will catch you guys in the next one.